let us know what you liked about Hampton, what you didn't like.
Okay, so basically, Norfolk is so good at, and I'm gonna go there, and I love it. Yeah.
I feel like for Hampton, it was, in my opinion, it was just boring. Like there's nothing there that like there was nothing there for me. Like I was just like the social life didn't seem like it was there. There wasn't really like anything as far as like my career that was like good for me there. Like with Norfolk, like I just feel like everything it was just like top tier. So yeah.
Um, I like Norfolk. I thought the campus was nice. I thought their programs for nursing was good. It'll help me towards my major. Hampton didn't stick out to me at all. I thought it was boring and old. So
Um, Norfolk all day, you know what I'm saying? That's my top pick right now until I see something better. But you know what I'm saying? It's my number one right now. I like the campus. I like the vibe. Like it just when I stepped on the campus, it just clicked with me. Hampton, like it was I don't know, like the way it was set up, like it reminded me like the way it was set up, it reminded me like Disney World, cause like you know how you be seeing all them like statues around and like the fountains and stuff. Like I don't know, it was a little bit boring.
I really like Norfolk because the campus was really nice. It really didn't give off like any weird vibes, and the educational wise and athletic vibes was really nice too. I didn't really like Hampton because it didn't seem like a college to me. Like it just seemed there, honestly. That's it.
Wait, so actually, I liked Hampton. It was cute, but I like Norfolk better because it's good at. Like, I don't know. Like, when you just walk in there, the vibe, like, no, no. It was the vibe, like, I don't know. Like, when I just walked in, I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is nice. I like this. Yeah.
Um, I like Norfolk because like it was just like the vibe was nice and I like the scenery and stuff. But what was it called? Hampton? No, that was but I didn't like that. It was just like really boring and old and it's like the vibe was like dry. Like it was just like it was boring. But yeah.
All right. So, starting off with Hampton. Great scenery. I love the water. Too big. I don't like to do all that walking. So, yeah. All right. Norfolk. Great. It's nice, newer buildings. I like it. It's not too big, but it's not too small. Except for like the field part, it's just too far back. But other than that, I kind of really have a feel for both schools. They're not that bad. I like it.
Okay, for me, I would have to say that Norfolk is better because one, they said they're the number one affordable HBCU to go to, so I feel like that's good. And also, I like the campus. It's not too big. You can everything is like walkable. It's understandable. And something I like for Hampton, mhm, I don't know. Wait, in Norfolk, I like how we got to meet other people that's involved with Norfolk in a school instead of just the tour guide. I like how he introduced himself and told us more about what they're about. And Hampton, we only got to see the tour guide, and we didn't really get to see much into the buildings. We only got to see like a 1 second of the cafeteria, which was okay, but it's not really what I'm focused on. But I like the waterfront part in Hampton. I feel like that was really nice with all the booths and stuff. That's what I like.
Um, I really expected more from Hampton myself, for myself. They didn't really meet the expectations that I thought they would. Um, I couldn't really see myself going there personally. I did like the scenery of the water and stuff, but I really wasn't intrigued by Hampton. Norfolk, I did like Norfolk. I like how everything was more advanced, they upgraded. Um, I liked their track. Um, I liked how they had like food spots everywhere. They had more stuff for the students, like free laundry and stuff. Like you could get your stuff done quicker and stuff like that. It seemed like everything was kind of not too far, but not too close. A good walking distance, and I really like Norfolk.
Uh, Starting off with Hampton, to me, Hampton gave like another Howard. except the scenery and all that, it was, to me, it didn't bring much to the table. Uh, it wouldn't feel right to me if I went there. Norfolk, it felt good. I liked everything about it, from me seeing all the people, everyone talking, to the football field, to the new upgraded buildings, and them saying how they the uh most affordable there. But overall, I like Norfolk more.
Uh, Hampton was cool. It was just a little boring, but I didn't really like it. I like Norfolk. That was cool. Education was good. It was good.
Also, I want to say like at like Hampton, it didn't like Hampton like them both compared to each other. Norfolk just gave me like a better like I don't know, like it had more of like a black student vibe. Like you know what I'm saying? Like more like black dominance at that school when I seen it. Like they had their people outside. You know what I'm saying? Walking around. We seen people on the track field.
What was something that between either school that y'all may have heard that was intriguing, that actually like stood out to you, that might not have been mentioned at the other schools that we visited so far?
I wasn't expecting Norfolk to have like all them Apple. Like I'm thinking like I'm gonna have to get my own like computer and stuff. Like I wasn't expecting them to like to provide like all that like technology. Yeah, like advanced technology for us.
For me, the fact that they had that like Norfolk had like newer buildings, like almost every single building was like newer. That kind of shocked me because like a lot of the other HBCUs, like there was still like national treasures and stuff where like, oh, we can't tear this down, we have to rebuild it the exact same, like that's just the building. But like at Norfolk, like everything was like newer, so that kind of surprised me.
Good damn. Johnny.
Okay, so I don't know if this really answers the question, but when Mr. Manning, and my mom, like when you bring up Norfolk, they like kind of make it seem like it's trash. Am I getting that wrong?
No, she's a hater.
Yeah, like she gave like, oh, like this school ain't about nothing. But when I went there, it was actually pretty good. Like,
She's be hating on her.
yeah,
I've already been joking, but I've never been to Norfolk. That was my first time ever going, and I was very impressed.
yeah. I was like,
I was very impressed.
it's pretty good here. Like Cash said, the Apple products, it was good. I like it.
Anything else? It was something I wanted. If y'all, I wonder if y'all heard her when she said it would be a better bookstore. She said that no students pay for books.
Oh yeah. That surprised me too. I think they really found a way. I think they really found a way to capture the younger generation. Because you know, younger generation, they're so intrigued on technology. They're so intrigued on modern things. They found a way to do that, but still keeping their rich roots in HBCU vibe. You know, and that's kind of hard. Like Layla said, every campus we've been to is like, oh, we can't touch this, we can't do that. Whereas Norfolk, they're like, nah, we invested money, we're putting into products that kids actually use on a day-to-day and they can use on campus. I love that. As a parent, I would not have a problem with leaving my kid here at all. And I've been to a lot of campuses where I did not get that feeling. Norfolk was the second school that made me feel like that. Alabama A&M was the other one. And it kind of gave a similar home feeling back. Like, Norfolk made me feel like, okay, I'm on a college campus. Like everything I need is right here. I don't have to go too far. It's not too big. It's just the right size, but it gives me a big feeling inside. You know what I mean? I was absolutely impressed. Absolutely.
I want to introduce y'all to my man. This is my brother from another. You know what I mean? Y'all see how he dressed. I mean, this is what Norfolk State does. You know, you walk around with so much pride. You just be Norfolk State down all the time. Bro, man, just let them know who you are, what you do for a living. Come over here.
All right. So everybody call me Lonnie, but my real name is Londrell Gates. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. Anybody been to Richmond? Ever heard of Richmond? Okay, so it's about an hour and 20 minutes from here. So 804. So I came down to Norfolk State in 1995. Met this guy over here in 1996. Never met nobody from Pittsburgh a day in my life.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay.
You're right, Rob. That's him. I told him about how we made our roommates move together.
Yeah. So Scott Hall, he took y'all over there. That's where I met Mike. He was on the first floor. And one thing colleges kind of make you have to do is meet people from different places. You know, once you leave your home, even if it's an hour and 20 or 6 hours away, you forced to meet new people. And met Mike, met a lot of other different people, and we're still brothers almost 30 years, way older than y'all. So, so real friendships. But Norfolk State, at the time in 1995, it had an open door policy. My GPA was like a 1.1 in high school. Not because I was stupid, I just didn't apply myself. But given the opportunity to go to college, and once I saw, like y'all like, oh my God, this is, I can see myself going, here's like a city within a city. And I had to step up and maintain a 2.0 GPA my first year. And I did that. And then I didn't know what I wanted to major in. I think a lot of people major in like mass comm, stuff like that. That's really like the major, like you don't really know what you want to do. So for the first year, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just having fun on campus, partying and doing all of that. But when them grades come in and they tell you you got to maintain a certain GPA to stay there, you step your game up. So, and then aligning myself with people like Mike. When you first met him, the exterior is different. This is one of the smartest people I know. Brainiac. Like, we'll be out clubbing at 2 a.m. He'll still go to the library and study. Most of my friends didn't do that, so we didn't know how he made it. But when you smart, make sure you show that you smart. You know, don't dumb down for other people because you think that's the cool way to do it. You can have swag or whatever y'all say now, you know, and stuff like that, and still be yourself. So met him. We became like brothers. Every day hanging out. Every day hanging out. On campus, living on campus, moving outside of campus. You know. Never had a reason to go to Pittsburgh. He the reason why. I visited Pittsburgh several times. And then just like me, being from here, when they used to come home with me or to my family, it's like family. They stayed in my house. They stayed in anybody's house that I stayed at, they stayed with me. So, but Norfolk State taught me how to be a man. It really saved my life for real. You know, at the end of the day, I'm the youngest out of 3 brothers, and the first one to graduate from high school, first one in my family to graduate from college. Being that example for my nephews and cousins and stuff, you know, it's helpful because you don't know who's looking at you. Like, you got little cousins, little sisters, little brothers looking up at you, seeing what you're gonna do, so they can make that same decision. And take your time. I like how they visit in different colleges because everybody ain't gonna fit the same college. So you might be at Norfolk State, you might decide to go to, where you're going next, North Carolina A&T. So you might be in Raleigh, North Carolina. So that's good. But college teaches you how to be independent. You know, you blessed if you got family that's gonna send you money and stuff. My friends, we had to get it out the mud any way we could because we didn't have those resources to pick up the phone and be like, Mom, I need $50 to do this. Won't nobody gonna send you that $50. So, you know, you might make mistakes. You might live a little dangerously until you figure it out. I know he didn't share some story. I was surprised when I walked up what he said. So I know he's authentic with y'all, telling y'all what he used to do and stuff like that. But it just teaches you that it doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish. Look at him now. I'm a principal right now. Nobody would have told anybody that I would have been a principal. So I'm the. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So once I figured out what I wanted to do, my uncle, my dad's brother, he was in the teaching profession up in DC. So I did have somebody who I could look at to see, okay, I can do this and that. He always told me, he said, you a black man? He said, man, be a teacher until you figure it out. They gonna hire you, they need teachers. So that's what I did, and I grew to love it, and I became a special education teacher. So for 12 years, I did that first, and then it was 12 years. I was teacher of the year 3 times. I was special education teacher of the year 3 times. And then I became an assistant principal. I had to go back to get my master's degree. I did that. And I did have ambitions to go to get my doctorate, but the pandemic happened. So it's still not too late. I mean, me and him are the same age, so it's still not too late, but just working my way up. And once you start tasting success, you're gonna want to keep thriving. You're gonna want to keep going. And then once you see you can make legitimate money and still live the same lifestyle as people that's on, dealing in the streets or whatever. I was just telling him next week, my family, I got a wife and I got a daughter that's 9. He always joke, my daughter got more passport stamps than grown up. So next week we going to Jamaica for a week. So my satisfaction is to work hard and play hard. And I went to work dressed like this today. I'm a principal of an early childhood center, so I only have pre-K students. So I got the 3 and 4-year-olds. But the reason why I stayed true to myself, because I want them to see me. For them, this might be the first male that they see in their educational life, because there's not a lot of men in the teaching profession these days for various reasons.
That you wish someone would have gave you, what would that piece of advice be?
2 things. I would say, if you're struggling financially just to make it, survival mode, that's what we used to call it, we were in survival mode. Keep doing what you're doing until you're able to control your own moods and stuff like that. Respect the people who are helping you until you get to that point. But if you don't go to college, make sure you do a trade, military, even though I ain't really big on that, but 20 years you can retire from the military and then do something else. These are things that we didn't know nothing about that type of stuff. Think about it. If me and him would have went to the military, we'd have been retired by now.
Man, the way this country going, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, I'm just saying, there's people who did it and are living good because they did whatever they do. But y'all are smart because you decided to come on this trip. So you're already on the right path. So just stay focused and stay motivated. Because one day you're gonna look up, you're gonna be our age, and they're gonna be laughing at y'all saying, "Oh, you old," and all that stuff that y'all say to us. Homecoming is every year. You look forward to coming back to homecoming every year.
you gonna be.
Haters. But no, y'all be serious, no, real talk. Like he said, just remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do.